Today on International Holocaust Remembrance Day, the world remembers the 6 million Jews killed in the Holocaust, nearly 1 million of whom were murdered at Auschwitz.
2025 marks 80 years since the Holocaust came to an end with the liberation of Auschwitz. Linder spoke with families of survivors who settled here in this area.
Decades ago, two Jewish families settled right here in Pittsburgh in search of the American dream after going through horror. They survived the Holocaust, both passing through Auschwitz along the way, so that they could share their stories and make sure we never forget.
I learned from my grandparents, life is not guaranteed.
Growing up in Pittsburgh, Max Galanter quickly realized not to take things for granted. Through the years, hearing and reading the stories of his grandparents, both survivors of the Holocaust.
My arrival at Auschwitz was a shocking eye-opener in 1944.
Born in Lodz, Poland, Simon was just 13 when the Germans invaded the country and created ghettos in 1939. His mom had already died from a stroke a year earlier after Kristallnacht, when the Nazis burned and destroyed synagogues in Germany. Around the same time, one of Simon's two older brothers died from malnutrition.
As we were looking for food items, we got the shock of our lives. On the plate, we found several human ears. We were so disgusted and frightened that we left this park.
In 1944, the Nazis placed them on a cattle car with no windows or food and took them to Auschwitz.
He remembers that there was an orchestra playing music as they arrived.
When they got off, Simon's father was sent to the left, and he and his brother were sent to the right.
When I asked the commando where my father is, he pointed to the building smoke from the crematorium. That's where your father went.
Simon feared he would be next. His future wife, Francine, Max's grandmother, could have also faced the gas chambers. Born in Lithuania, she was sent to a camp north of Poland when one day the Nazis transported her to Auschwitz.
When her cattle car arrived, they said, we have nowhere to put these people because we can't kill fast enough. And so the train went back to Stutthof.
She experienced her own, like Simon, who remembered doing labor work like smashing rocks, being packed in the barracks like sardines with rations of food, and being beaten and tortured. That too was the case for 21-year-old Melvin Goldman, who also went to the death camp from the Lutz ghetto. At one point, he had 6 teeth knocked out.
He said if he thought that the Lodz ghetto was bad, this was horrendous and this was hell.
Unlike Max, Lee Goldman Keuchel learned her father's story from audio recordings, nearly 20 years after his death in 1996.
And you smelled something. You couldn't feel, but you knew deep down that it smelled like human flesh.
Melvin and one of his brothers were spared. His parents and 5 other siblings were gassed.
He said that he would think to himself, he never knew if he was going to live to see the next day.
But he did, along with Simon, who both got out of Auschwitz and were sent to multiple other concentration camps, where they continued to go on death marches and experienced failing health, each weighing less than 90 pounds. Eventually, they were liberated from those camps more than 3 months after the same happened at Auschwitz in January 1945. Simon, 18 years old, Melvin, 22.
They said, you will probably never walk again. And my dad said, well, I'm either going to walk and do this on my own or I'm not going to be here.
After receiving treatment and rehabilitation for a few years and figuring out their next steps, they made their way to America and Pittsburgh. Simon going on to hang drapes in homes, and Melvin becoming a jeweler. According to the Holocaust Center of Pittsburgh, they were 2 of more than 350 survivors who came to the region.
My grandfather told my dad, if you have to eat sand or grass, whatever you have to eat, whatever you have to do, you have to stay alive so that somebody of the family survives.
While it was difficult for Melvin to express what he went through, he saved his bracelet from Auschwitz until the day he died.
He was no longer a name, just a number.
A reminder of the atrocity millions of Jews went through all those years ago, and the fight that continues today.
times can be very dark, that it's something very core to, to the Jewish community, is how do we make those memories a blessing? And so through this darkness, the light will shine through.
Because light always finds a way to shine through. Linder, KDKA-TV News.